So how good is Archfiend's Oath? It's not. So I was a little bit hesitant of doing another bad card in a row after Zork. This is because in that video I feel like I was building up to saying something profound and ended up making the bold statement that telling you the card that you thought was bad was actually really bad.
What a twist!
There's a bit of a story behind why I've chosen to talk about this card. Not too long ago, we had our third sleeper meta of our Discord server. To summarise, sleeper meta is when we have a tournament with themed decks. It's really fun because you get to have all these new ideas thrown around that won't usually be played in regular GOAT because they're using all of these themed cards that don't usually see much play. Now, this most recent sleeper meta had Fiends as the theme, so with that restriction, I think you can see where this is going. So before we start talking about the card itself, I just wanted to mention Archfiend's Oath in the context of library FTK decks. Yes, when Archfiend's Oath is played in those decks, it works quite well. However, I don't want to talk about this in much detail because I don't want to talk about library FTK. Having said that, I actually don't really want to talk about it in the context of the sleeper meta decks either. What I really want to talk about is the discussion that was generated as a result of Archfiend's Oath being played. I have a really soft spot for Archfiend's Oath. I used to play it as a child in my actual deck. Never competitively, but it was one of my favourites. So there was some debate to be had on whether you should use Archfiend's Oath if it's active on your field and you don't have any cards to necessarily complement it, i.e. should you pay 500 life points to guess what is on the top of your deck? The answer from my co-commentators was a resounding no, and it was quite bad and definitely not worth the 500 life points. However, at the time, and possibly to my detriment, I ended up backing myself into a pro Archfiend's Oath corner, so now I have to kind of justify why I said this. And I think in one of these rare situations I was actually talking with my heart rather than with my head. For me, the best moments in Yu-Gi-Oh! Are when you can just have one of those really hype moments that comes from these impossible odds, like what happens in the stream highlights that I'm going to show you in a bit. On another level as well, I definitely have a flair for the dramatics, and I absolutely love seeing someone turn around a duel at the critical moment. The other thing I like about Archfiend's Oath is that you get to choose what card you declare to try and draw. This means that yes, while you might have a 1 in 30 chance of drawing a card, if you do get that card, it will pay off for you because you have chosen what card you need in that exact moment. So yes, in conclusion, Archfiend's Oath may not be the best card. In fact, it is a very bad card. However, it gave me one of my favourite moments that I've ever had in GOAT format. And for me, that's what it's all about. So thank you to TK Griffiths for coming up with such an amazing and intuitive use of Archfiend's Oath in combination with Big Eye. If you want to take part in our next Sleeper Meta tournament that is coming soon, please join our Discord. We would love to have you participate. I'm now going to show this stream highlight. I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you on the next video.
What happened? He just was randomly guessing?
Yeah, he's
I've done that
just
before.
using Oath for luck.
Why?
No, but like, okay, there is some logic to it.
No.
Because like, wait, hold up. Like, if you've got a 3-of in your deck,
He's going for it again!
No, I think
like-
I think you should. I think it's doing the right thing. I think you should do this.
Yeah. Same. Because like, if it's like a
No.
destiny draw, right? Like, if he gets the one
Oh my god!
See, exactly.
Sleeper meta!
Yeah,
It doesn't make it right!
like, it clearly just worked.
Let's go!
No! I'll not accept it!
Scully is not having it.
Type in the chat!
Woo!
The 3 and 29!
Oh man!
I unironically used to run Archfiend's Oath in my actual deck. Because it's because of the moments like this. Is you get it more often than you more
No,
often
you do not! You get it more often than you don't? Is that the next sentence you were about to spell out? Your voice could be as smooth as you want. You're not going to convince me of that one.
I didn't say for the duck. I meant
It's
like
the moments like these you just call meta like 3 times in a row.